Yep.
Ciao, everybody. Welcome to the Bianconeri podcast. It is episode 9, and my name is Julian Gennady, and with me, as always, is Alejandro Fancello. Buddy, what's going on?
I'm good. We're getting
Did
Vlahovic.
you, I was going to say, did you watch? No, you were sleeping last night when everything was happening. You weren't,
No,
though.
I
You
was
just, you
awake.
just ditched me. Yeah, you just ditched me. I was trying,
Oh,
trying to, as I did the live show on Thursday,
yeah.
uh, a little tweet came out from the Bianconeri account, and we're going to get right into it. Um, what was her name? It's a woman, right? The
Yeah,
reporter,
it's Fabiano
Fabiana,
della
yeah,
Valle.
Fabiana Della Valle from the Gazzetta dello Sport. Just randomly on a Thursday night, casual, like evening for me, but late night for you guys in Italy, and Europe. She threw out a bomb. She said Dejan Kulusevski plus 35-40 million for Dusan Vlahovic was offered. Your thoughts on that immediately?
So, first of all, she's a great journalist. She is. But she usually doesn't come out with transfer news. So that's why I cannot rate it that highly. But
Yep.
she is trustworthy when she talks about Juve in general, because he's basically the Gazzetta dello Sport's Juve watcher. Like Romeo is for goal, she is for
Yeah.
Gazzetta dello Sport. So that's that. Now, um, she said that that's the plan, that what they want to offer, basically. Um, it doesn't make sense. So, like, on so many levels, it doesn't make sense. Like, first of all,
Okay, yeah, okay. Time out. Before you go on, let's do it this way. What part of it makes sense, and we'll do the pros and the cons. Let's separate it.
the pro is he likes to join us.
Yeah.
So, and that's it. That's
The
really it for me.
part of it is you will apparently a contract's been offered of 6 million per year,
Yeah, that we knew
which
well.
fits the wage bill.
Yeah, yeah. But the things that don't make sense are a lot to me. Like, first of
Yeah,
all, Kulusevski. How are you gonna convince him with 10 days left? You're going to Fiorentina on a permanent deal. That's one.
yeah.
Two. They brought in. Um, oh fuck, what's his name?
Icone.
Ikone.
Yeah,
Who can play that position. So that's also like, why would they accept Kulusevski? That's two.
yeah.
Three
But
is
don't you know he wants to play down the middle and he's a striker for us,
who?
Kulusevski.
Yeah, but
I'm kidding.
and three is also, where did we get the cash from? That's three. And four, why would they sell? Like, they don't want to sell to us in the summer. Why will they sell to us mid-season, when I said on my video it's a long stretch, but they still can make top four. They're up there. Like,
Yep.
it's maybe it's a long stretch, but looking at all the rest, why not? Like, should we blame them if they believe in it? I don't think we should. So it doesn't make sense on so many levels. It
Yeah.
completely makes no sense. Also because he kept saying he's not moving until the summer. So
And there were reports saying that he's changed his mind. Has that changed, do you think?
I don't believe that. Like, I believe that he doesn't want to join Arsenal. I do believe that.
Yeah, I believe
Because
that too.
and Arsenal fans can cry as much as they want. They are an irrelevant club. It's what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, they have not won anything respectable. Yeah, they can say FA Cup, but like, I don't know. Like, if you're happy with that, fine. Like,
Yeah.
if that's those are your standards, but they have not won anything significant since 2006 or 2007,
I
something like that.
They won the league in 2004, did they not?
I thought they won the Invincibles and then they stopped winning.
Yeah, in 2004 that was.
I don't know. So even worse. But let's say it's 15 years at least. People go there for money, lifestyle, and that's it. They're not going there to win stuff or
Yeah.
to build a career. They're not, and they're not
Or
going.
they use it as a stepping stone.
Yeah, and they're not going, like. Imagine you're getting a phone call from Arteta or Allegri. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big difference.
Yep.
So I do believe he doesn't want to join Arsenal. not now and not in the summer, unless
Yeah.
Arsenal is his only option and we actually cannot pay him. Then yeah, and he will go and he will ask for double the money he's asking for with us. He will do that.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I saw too coming out. Like he'll just double whatever he wants and ask for the earth. I saw someone say. And it wasn't a Romeo Agresto. Romeo Agresto who said that he's going to ask for the earth,
No,
meaning the whole ask for
there
more.
was that. I don't know this name. There was that account where we always discuss like SCU tweets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said, but that's basically the reality. It is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I don't believe that for one bit that he's coming in January. With, let's say it's today, it's Saturday. You're watching this, so 9 days left in the transfer market. No chance.
Yeah.
No chance at all.
But they got his replacement in Piontek.
Yeah. Okay, but
I'm kidding, dude.
no, he is this replacement. To be honest, that's why he brought them in. I think, like Fiorentina want to sell him now.
Yeah.
And we can get into the quote basically. I will put it up now.
Bring it up.
And that's basically from Rocco Comiso's second.
Their sporting director. Yeah, their sporting director, right?
They're
in a
both
sense.
kind of weird guys, but
yeah. So it's from Joe Barone, classic American. Vlahovic, a few English clubs have been in touch with Fiorentina, but there's no agreement, and there can't be if someone does not want to talk. We, in any case, are available to talk. So that goes back to your point, saying Fiorentina wants to sell now or as soon as possible, and Vlahovic hasn't even spoken to the English teams. He's like, nah.
No, and we knew that. When Diverso said his agent is not picking up the phone when Arsenal call, and we thought that was just banter. Like I thought it was a fake quote at the time, so I looked it up and it was real. I'm like, Jesus. But Fiorentina created this, to be honest. Like they refused to sell him to Atletico, and then in the end they told Vlahovic, yeah, you can move, and he was like, I'm not moving in the last days now. Screw you. And I'm not signing a new deal. And then let's say, I think the first week of September, Comiso basically said he wants to leave on a free. Like he was calling me out of the media. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's your main asset. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I know.
Like
it's crazy.
They created this at the end of the day, and he can do whatever he wants. If he really wants to join Juve, he's joining.
He will. Yeah.
He will. Like you have you have a choice, but are Fiorentina in a position to say, yeah, we let you go on a free and we're gonna bench you? They're not. Like not even we are.
Yeah.
Like Barcelona are doing that with Dembele, trying to do all tough, but at the end of the day, Dembele was never fit, so it's very easy to do that. He's not their main guy, so if they play him or they bench him, it won't be a difference. But benching Vlahovic, it will be a difference. So
they go from like scraping top 7, top 6 to maybe mid-table worse if he's not on the team.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, because maybe Piontek scores goals. I don't know.
He's not scoring Vlahovic goals, so
no, he's not scoring 20 goals.
But and then Romeo also said he sees like quite impossible that he's moving in January to any team.
Yeah,
and like I will ask you, if you were Vlahovic, would you, or would you just wait? Like you're in the best shape of your career ever, in the best moment. Why will you leave now in January when in the summer I have more options and a lot of things are changing striker-wise in Europe, and I will be in the mix of it?
If it's me personally, I join Juventus as soon as possible if that's what your goal is. But if your goal is to get into a good situation, like possibly Man City, Barcelona, PSG, one of these teams, then you wait, of course.
And also,
you don't rush it.
If Fiorentina wait until the summer, his price comes down even more, in my opinion. Like, if it should be coming down. Even if there's a bidding war, the first bid should be lower than now, because
75.
The
first bid has to be lower than 75 because Haaland's 75.
Yeah. Like if I said it before, if you need to pay 75, like come on, that no, like I understand that the club will never do that. I understand that, it's not like, yeah, we paid 90 for Higuain, and that was he wasn't worth 90. It was just a release clause, but like he was
Yeah,
doing it for a long time, you know. So
yeah,
it's like, okay, he's
makes
doing it.
sense. He scored like
Yeah,
36 Serie A goals. That's
yeah, he
different.
broke the record, and even
Yeah,
the season before, he was scoring a lot of goals. So
yeah,
you know what Higuain was, just in general.
yeah.
But 75, I don't think even Arsenal is paying that 75.
No,
That's too much. If you know, if you know Haaland is available for 75, even if it's the class, like I think 60 plus 5 bonus should be the max,
yeah.
in my
The
opinion.
clubs gunning for him are definitely in the best position because they have the leverage to say, hey, he's not as good as Haaland. We're not paying 75. Not remotely close. He's got 1 year left on his contract starting July 1st. That's obviously docking the price,
Yeah.
and just they need to get rid of him at this point if they want to salvage any money.
Yeah, that's why they're pushing to sell
Yeah,
them now, basically.
yeah,
And like, we don't need to. Oh, it's not a secret. They don't want to sell to us. Like,
no,
but at the end of the
they get their
day,
pants pulled down by us all the time.
yeah. But at the end of the day, if it, like I said it before, the like Rocco Comiso he's delusional. He is like
Yeah,
he took shots saying, I use my own money and Juve don't. Well, if you're just gonna use your own money, you're not gonna win stuff. It is what it is, unless
yeah,
you're a sheikh. That's it.
yeah.
You're not. You're not. And he thinks he's in the business world, or I don't know. He's so far away from the
He's
football
in
world.
dreamland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I don't know how the way he talks, saying, players joining Juve shouldn't be like, come on, man, you're Fiorentina. Like, I don't know.
because he's so used to the American mentality because there's parity in American sports. Like every team could be any team on any given day, and or they can compete at least like financially because they all have almost the same amount of money. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. I get that, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Obviously, in European football and culture and all of the European soccer, it's different, like totally different.
And it's
There's
weird because this is
yeah,
third year now, no? That he owns Fiorentina, third
yeah,
season.
it's been a while.
And I'm like, come on. Like, it's only normal that when a player plays for Fiorentina, he dreams to play for us, Inter or Milan.
Yeah,
It's a reality. Not even Roma.
yeah,
And they're a bigger club than Fiorentina,
yeah,
historically. And players still want to join the 3 clubs in Italy. It is what it is. It's a reality. It's never going to change. It isn't.
no,
Uh,
and like you said, it's the reality. Like if you like going back to the American way or North American way, like he lives and grows up in. If you're drafted by a team, yeah,
yeah.
you have a favorite team growing up, but like you're not
Yeah.
like there. It's really seldom that it happens. Like you go back to your hometown team.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like
Yeah.
LeBron went back, and then he left again.
Who?
Like, do you know what I mean? Stuff LeBron.
Oh, yeah, LeBron. Yeah. Yeah,
He left and
it's.
went back to his hometown team. And like Fiorentina, if your boyhood club's Juventus, you're gone. If
Yeah,
you have
but
the opportunity.
I get what you mean. Like in the NFL, like there are like the Jets, like they stink. Like it is what it
Yeah.
is. But how do you want to say, like, money wise, there's not a big difference. You know what I mean?
No.
So they don't
No,
care.
there's not. There's a
But
salary cap.
yeah, like, and also, you know, at some point they can compete again. But like Fiorentina's not going to compete for a title or for a Champions League.
No.
They are not now, and they're not over 15 years unless, like I said, some investment group like Newcastle and they take over a club. That's the only
Yeah.
that's the only way. But just how it is now, it's not gonna happen. It isn't. No chance.
No.
And it's weird that he doesn't understand that. Like, I think he's just putting up a show for the fans, for his fans. And
He must be.
yeah, but it's like he was taking shots at Chiesa, saying, "Oh, why would you do that? Why would you join? Like, why? Like, he wants to win stuff. I don't know. Like, and also you pay him. He gets a double of money to win stuff. Like, it's not
Yeah.
that. It's like, even if you're a Fiorentina fan, you're still going. You're still going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's very strange.
Yeah, he's stuck in his North American ways, but I understand why they want to sell now, but
Oh, yeah.
they should have said this in January 1st,
Yep. And
not
also,
2 days or
Like maybe
whenever it
you have
happens.
seen that because I see Arsenal fans going mad. Oh, we need to drop it. Is there any solid news report saying he wants to join? I don't know because Arsenal fans are like, we need to drop it. They keep talking about it day in day out. I'm like, I've not seen one report saying that he's joining. So
No, yeah, I don't.
I don't get that.
The last concrete information I have is that he doesn't pick up the phone.
Yeah, I like.
That's the,
I looked up Romano's tweets, the March tweets. I have never seen a tweet saying, "Oh, they're in talks with Arsenal." Nothing, like absolutely nothing.
well, no. Okay, so they are apparently
Yeah.
they're waiting for the English phone calls
Okay, but like,
with the club. The agent not speaking.
yeah. So I know that Fiorentina and Arsenal agree. I know that. Like everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But it's like Locatelli. They agreed with Sassuolo.
Yeah.
But Locatelli said, "No, I'm not coming." Like I will say,
Yeah.
even at Sassuolo for one more year if that's the case.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not saying Vlahovic will do that because Locatelli, like that's what we talked about. He loves Juve, and he said
Yeah.
he basically said, "I will wait another year. If that means I will join Juve next season, it is what it is. But I'm not going to Arsenal. I don't think Vlahovic will be that desperate to join us.
Yeah.
But if he gets a signal from us, from the club, saying we can do this deal for 65, we can actually do it. I think he will just hold out for any club and just join us.
So okay. That's tough. Like all the mainstream report, all like the hard hitters, the heavy hitters, they're saying the exact same thing. They're saying, yeah, if you get the money, but it's complicated. They always put complicated. And at what point is it like just give it up?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like they need to wait. Do we get top four? Do we beat Villarreal? Is the Ligt gonna leave? Is Arthur gonna leave? Like, is there money coming in and all those things? And then you need to. I don't know. You need. You need to. It's a difficult one this summer. It's difficult. That's why they're also hesitating now. I think by even bringing in Zakaria because like you cannot make a mistake in the coming 2-3 years. It's that close. Like we don't have.
Is that okay? So here's a question: would Zakaria be a mistake?
No. I mean, you cannot spend €1 badly at this point.
Yeah,
that's what I want to say. Not
yeah,
player wise, but like you need to be sure now. Everything needs to be a hit because we have no wiggle room. We have a bad squad. We have a bad 11, let alone a bad squad.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Zakaria is a bad investment. I think it's a good investment for 5
mil. That's what I'm saying.
I'm shocked we didn't got him even if we kept Arthur for 5 mil. It's like ooh, come on, like we spent almost 5 mil for Caio Jorge in the summer.
Yeah,
nobody knew him. You know Zakaria, everybody knows Zakaria. So it's like, oh, but I understand why not. Yeah,
they're penny pinching at this point. This is why the original, going back full circle here, why was the Gazzetta dello Sport saying we have 40 mil to spend right now plus Kulusevski? We don't.
No, we don't. We don't.
Yeah. So we do have a question here. If you want to pull it up, it's from Spicy Turtle 2 with the Tevez picture. And they're saying, do y'all think Juve will get Vlahovic this January? No. It's just because there's no money, and
also
there's 9 days left.
Yeah,
there's 9 days left. Kulusevski doesn't probably want to go to Fiorentina. No money. Fiorentina probably won't accept the 40 mil anyway, plus Kulusevski. So
no,
a lot of cons.
Yeah, the only way, and that's not happening because it's the only way he's joining now if they agree a deal like we did with Locatelli, and we will pay the first part of the transfer fee in 2 years or something like that, and that's not happening. So even like
no, not again, at least.
And especially now Fiorentina, why would they when they know Arsenal will pay up now? Like So no, it's just pipe dream.
Also, another thing, we understand that there's a loan system now. If we got Vlahovic on loan, like if they did the deal that you just mentioned, would that count, or it starts in July? that you're only allowed to 6 loans per team.
No, it starts in July 22.
Okay, so you could start technically. You can still load up on loans right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that.
But I don't think that type of deal falls into a loan. If it's an obligation to buy, I think it's not a loan.
Oh, so it's just a strict dry young players out.
I think because the rule was also max 1 year, and if you do that with Vlahovic, just more than 1 year, so it's something different. I think so. Otherwise, we will struggle. Every Italian club will struggle.
Yeah, that's why yesterday in the live or Thursday in the live, I was mentioning we are going to be screwed. We can't in Italy. It's only loan deals recently.
Have you seen Atalanta?
It's tough. Yeah,
they are screwed. Like they have 4 squads on loan.
Yeah,
they
have so many players and even some incomings. They're just loaded up with loans.
Also Chelsea and those clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's positive. It's positive.
It is a positive thing. You're right.
They go on loan max 1 year. Those 6 players in and out. It was 6.
Yeah,
in 2002 and then 5 in 2003 or something.
Yeah.
In and out. So 5 in, 5 out. I think it's a good thing because we have so many players out on loan for no reason at all.
Yeah.
And the few players we have out on loan, that will be the guys you trust the most, or you hope they will develop the quickest.
Yeah.
And they need to come back after every year. So it's not like Rovella. He would have come back in the summer, whether you liked it or not, and then you can again evaluate would you keep him or sell him or something or loan him out again. But
you can make a decision. You can make a decision. You have to decide for the player. Is he staying? He's going. It's cutthroat. It's good. I like it.
I think it's positive.
It's too wishy-washy right now. Like you have 12 loans. You got like, I don't know if I really want him. Let's see how he does. Like at the end of the day, make your decision. Stop wasting a player's talent or a player as well. Don't put in false hope for him. And the guys you do trust, they better pan out.
That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do we have any more Vlahovic questions? No, we don't. That's all that came through the chat or through the proposal from you. So yeah. So you're still saying there's a chance? Not in January. Not in January.
I said bury it is a dream.
You did say that, but now
on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
And I still think it's a dream, but I said the same thing about Ronaldo, and I know it's completely different. But considering our financial situation, it's kind of the same. It's very difficult. Like when the Ronaldo news first broke, I was like, it was Marca. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not even bothering. Like, I'm not doing this. And then it escalated quickly, like really quickly. You never know. Like you never know. It will depend on us cutting top 4 and what we do against Villarreal. A lot will depend on that. And also Arthur, will he leave? It's an obligation. Ramsey, will he leave on a permanent deal? And especially De Ligt in the summer. What will happen with De Ligt?
Okay, so let's transition into that. We'll move away from Vlahovic for now, but let's talk about the other little transfer tricklings. Ramsey first, Crystal Palace probably, yes, hopefully.
I don't know. Like, I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Yeah, it's hard. And then Arthur to Arsenal. Are they gonna cave and give us the obligation?
I don't believe that.
I don't see it.
I don't believe that at all.
It's kind of crazy how all of this just happened yesterday and going into today. All these news and all this, like, not concrete, but like rumored concrete information.
Yeah.
Saying yes, Vlahovic will come for Dejan and 35 mil. Yes, Arthur will leave for 40 plus 7 and on an 18-month loan deal.
Yeah.
Like now there's actual figures starting to come out, and there's 10 days left. Like you got to start doing this stuff a month ago.
Yeah,
you can't just do it with 10 days. Like this is why nothing's gonna happen, and this is why you've said that. I've said that. I got a little excited at the beginning of the week because I thought like Zakaria, that could be an easy deal done. But now I'm just like, it's 10 days left. There's no chance.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe the club is not even doing any of these quote unquote concrete talks. It's just the media putting it out there.
Yeah,
You
for
never
sure.
know. And the more days are passing, the more I do believe the club is actually not doing anything at all. Like,
Yeah, no, for sure.
and it's just the media putting it out there. But I also say during my daily, it's an international break now. Things can change really quickly now.
Yeah,
They
there's a
can.
break. Like everybody's off.
There's a
Yeah,
break, and like maybe you never know. Like a club picks up a big injury and they need to accelerate for Arthur, let's say, or
yep.
something like that. Like things can change now really quickly in in the coming week, because also what are there friendlies for Italy? Because
I have
everything
no
is
idea if there's friendlies for Italy, but I do know Canada
just
plays 3 games.
yeah, because they have so qualifiers, but
Yeah,
Italy is
I don't know
done.
if Italy plays. I have no idea.
I hope not,
I,
but yeah, and if so, I hope they just stay at home. But um, yeah, in a week's time, a lot of things can change. We've seen that many
yeah,
times.
yep.
So I don't know, because we're linked with so many names. Like
Yeah. So
maybe something will hit. I don't know.
oh, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say, let's say Wales doesn't have a game, and Ramsey's still there. Um, can he just not like go? He can probably leave anyway right now. He probably has permission to just leave and go to London.
But I don't believe he wants to join Crystal Palace, and if he will, it will just be a 6-month loan deal.
Oh, that's
Which,
crazy.
well, we get his wages off the books for a while, maybe, and then he's back.
And like a guy like Arthur, because Arthur is not going to the Brazilian national team. That's obvious.
Maybe
Like
we'll push it.
like you said, his deal can escalate.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of other players right now. No, like the ball is going, so there's no contract talks there. Like this, like you said, it's a good window and a good like a week and a half or 10 days to get stuff done.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah, it is.
but
I'm not saying it will happen. I don't believe.
no,
Like, I said like 10 days. Tomorrow 9 days. Monday 7 days. I think no.
yeah,
What is it? Monday
24th.
24. Yeah. So
Yeah,
7 days basically. 1 week. I just don't see it. So
that
there's a
guy
2 week break.
Carabini, yeah, Carabini and Arriba Bene should just be on their phone.
Again.
They should go into what's it called, Retiro. They should retiro and go just stay on their phones.
But also like I understand why. Like I said it before, I because there will be a question about Arthur. Maybe I can put it on.
Which one is that?
Do you want Arthur out? Someone asked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, put that one on.
Yeah. So, do I want Arthur out? I like the player, so I would say no. Just personally. But I
Yeah.
will say yes, because Allegri doesn't like him, and it's pointless to keep a player on the books he doesn't want to
Yep.
use regularly or in a proper way. Like, it's pointless for him, it's pointless for Allegri, it's pointless for us.
Yep.
It's pointless for the squad, because he's making up numbers for, well, no good reason
Good
according
training
to
match.
Allegri.
Very good training match.
So I don't want him out. And I understand why the club is not going with, yeah, take him for 6 months on loan. I understand
Yeah.
that, because there is a danger of injury. And you're getting him off the books for 6 months. You bring in Zakaria on, let's say, 4 million euros. And then the summer Arthur is back and nobody wants him. And then you're stuck. You're in, again, in difficult positions. The wages just rose. And you're stuck with Arthur. I'm saying stuck because, well, you moved him on the first place for a reason.
Yeah.
Then what? So I understand why we're not just letting him go on loan.
Yeah. And like we've been saying, give Allegri his toys, and Arthur is not one of his toys. Zakaria would be a toy. That's why you move Arthur out, you bring him in.
Yeah.
I think I'm not saying that again. I've laid out why I think Zakaria would be better for Allegri, but Arthur's phenomenal, a good player on the ball.
Yeah. Like, how would I say? I've not seen that type of player at Juve in a very long time.
Yeah,
Someone who is that. Yeah,
composed.
he has a mistake in his game. But so composed, so calm on the ball. Like he can drop the tempo like
Yeah,
nobody else. Like if you're under pressure, he can drop it.
yeah,
Um, and against Sampdoria, I liked what I've seen. Again, B team Sampdoria,
yeah.
but he was with easy things. He made space. Like it looked simple, so I like him. But I understand why Allegri doesn't trust him in a two. Um, we're back. Excuse me, 1 second. Yeah, we're
Yep.
back. We can talk.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry, I was gonna say, is it, like having McKennie and Locatelli, if those are your two other starting midfielders, it can't be Arthur.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Like against Milan and Inter, it can't be him.
Like if he's not starting against Milan on Sunday, we know enough because he played good against Sampdoria.
Yeah.
And in a normal world, if you play that good, you will play the next game like normally.
Yeah, and it's not like squad rotation is needed because it's been 5 days or whatever.
Yeah, and also there's no game for 2 weeks after this, so
Yeah,
if he's not playing on Sunday, well, you have your answer.
the writing is on the wall.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna start. I will be shocked if he starts against Milan away from home.
Yeah,
And to be honest, I think if he starts, he will do well. I don't know why. It's just my gut feeling.
that's fair.
Because they have some injuries, Milan.
And some AFCON players,
Yeah. So, oh yeah, Cassie is playing for. Oh yeah.
Ivory Coast, and
Yeah.
Benacer. Oh no, Benacer will be back because Algeria is out.
Okay. I forgot about it. I guess I completely forgot about it. But yeah. If he doesn't play on Sunday, we know enough. Well, he's not out.
Yeah.
Maybe he's out, but like it's gonna be the same till the end of the season, basically. And that's not good for him, for us, for nobody.
So let's continue with the Arthur talk and put up the next question from Juventino MC, the guy with kissing the World Cup Buffon with the Santa hat. And he's asking, or she, I'm assuming it's a he, if Arthur leaves, should Zakaria or Rovella replace him? And this goes along. It better be one of those two.
Yeah, ideally it will be like Zakaria is more ready. He's proven
Yeah.
for
Yep.
at a higher level for
Yep.
a
For
longer
Champions League games.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also World Cup, European Cup. I think World Cup. Did he play in the World Cup?
Yeah, he's been there.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
So he's more ready than Rovella. That's the reality.
100%.
He is. If you just look at our finances, you would say, or the club would say, Rovella.
Yeah.
They would, but then again, Rovella has shown it at a good level for 5 months or so. He picked up an injury now, but last season it wasn't great. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So for me, it should be Zakaria.
100% out of 100. Like
Should be.
100 times over 100.
Someone told me, oh, but he's not a direct replacement for Arthur. I'm like, yeah, that's the reason why Allegri wants him out. That's why.
He's the direct replacement for Allegri.
Yeah, like he wants that type of player, and
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot give him players he's not gonna use. It's I don't know.
You got to coach for 4 years for a reason. You got to give him the players he wants.
Yeah, and I said it before.
Or the type of players
Yeah,
he wants,
yeah.
I'll say.
Like Witsel, I get why the club said no.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense, but if the club says, oh, we want young, Italian if possible, Witsel on value, well, not too expensive. Well, that's Zakaria. It screams the description. Like,
Yeah. He's got sell on value. He's a unit. He's what Allegri wants. It's too obvious at this point. And again, we're not going to say we're going to win the Scudetto now. We're not saying that. We're saying this guy is going to do what Allegri wants and sorry, not mask, but allow Locatelli and McKennie to play in freer roles. Not freer. I'm not like there'll be more license for them to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And I said in a previous video, like, Will you improve the current squad? Yes. If you want to compete back to the level we were competing in 2015-17, will he be the starter? I don't think so, but I think he will get between at least 25 games a season.
Yeah.
And that's solid. That's good. And Hanin said, but if that's the case, then I don't want him. But we need to take baby steps. We cannot go from we cannot go from Bentancur and Rabiot to Pogba. We don't have that money. It's the reality. We need to build this thing up again from the ground.
Yeah.
Not from the ground.
We're in a rebuild.
We need to build it up. We need to be healthy again as a club.
Yeah.
So.
No, for sure. Rebuilds suck, and you just got to
keep talking 1 minute.
Yeah. Rebuilds suck, and this is the reality of our situation. Like Ali just said, like a few moments ago, you cannot jump from the basement of Rabiot and Bentancur as midfielders to Paul Pogba or to who's another name, Milinkovic-Savic. You just can't do that. There needs to be the in between, and then you grow from there. And Zakaria fills that role. He's a very good player, but he's not at that high esteemed level. So it's baby steps. That's actually not really a baby step, because I think it allows your better midfielders to be in more better positions on the field. And with that, I think it's not so much of a baby step, because now you got Locatelli and Zakaria, who will be able to we keep saying baby steps. It's a little bit higher of a step than a baby step, if that makes any sense. So Zakaria coming in, it makes too much sense. It makes too much sense, especially if Arthur does leave, in the event that Ramsey does leave. Because like I said in the live show on Thursday, if Ramsey leaves, that wage can subsidize some of the transfer fee plus Zakaria's actual wage, because Zakaria's not going to be making Ramsey money. It's obvious. And Oriva Benny's here for a reason to not make him make that wage. So we'll have to see with him.
Yeah, my laptop was dying. I needed to get it to charge.
Imagine that.
What did you say?
I said Zakaria is the most ideal player to come in now. At this very moment. And if Ramsey does end up leaving, that open wage can subsidize some of the transfer fee plus Zakaria's wage, because Zakaria is not going to make Ramsey money, obviously.
No, I think the ideal thing for the club, or what they are thinking, is like Ramsey will leave on a permanent deal, and Arthur will leave on loan with an obligation to buy. And let's say it's an obligation for at least 45. And I think the club is thinking, we will get Zakaria, we bring back Rovella, and we get Bruno in the summer. And that's our midfield sorted. If we sell Rabiot and Bentancur then, or McKennie. Because let's face it, I like McKennie. But if they get 28, 30 million euros, they're selling. So I think that's what
I wouldn't blame them one bit.
No, I think that's what the club is thinking. We bring in 2 Italian young players, one proven already, one on the rise. We bring in Zakaria, proven, and we bring in Bruno, also proven. I think that's what the club is thinking about.
Overall, all under 25 years old.
And overall cost 50 mil.
Yeah.
I think that's what that will be like for the club financially, ideally. And then you can go on and build the rest up by selling. And even if you sell De Ligt, then you sorted that out. The midfield, you need to get a defender, but you can bring in a defender and you can bring in a striker. But that's I don't want to say fantasy, but like everything needs to fall in the right place.
That's 100% everything needs to fall into place, like you just said. That midfield automatically transforms overnight, though, if that happens.
Yeah. But
like Bruno, Locatelli, if obviously Zakaria, if McKennie stays, that's still a good substitute player. But if Bentancur and Rabiot leave and you have those 4 and you probably need one more midfielder, that's fine.
Like I understand people say Bruno plays a lot of defensive midfielder. He does, but he can.
But you don't want him there.
Yeah, but he can play.
I don't want him there.
No, I don't want him there, but he plays there for Lyon, especially this season. And also
Yeah.
last part of last season, especially from December, if I remember correctly. But
Yeah.
he's not Zakaria, a defensive type of midfielder. He isn't.
No.
He's much better on the ball. He
Yeah.
is. But I think that like everything needs to fall into place. Like they need to buy Ramsey, they need to buy Arthur. There needs to be a bit for Rabiot, a bit for Betancourt. Those players need to be willing to leave. Like it's a long stretch.
Yeah. It's again, like you alluded to, like right before you left to fix the computer. Baby steps. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah. No. We said it. I think in the last podcast, we say at least 2 summers. That was the title of the podcast.
To compete for the Scudetto, not Champions League.
Like I think we can compete next season. I don't think we're gonna win it, unless what I said, everything falls into place.
Yeah.
Chiesa comes back. He has no no big fallback. Dybala stays injury free basically.
And stays.
You build that midfield. You get a top striker. Your defense remains the same. But let's say you move on Sandro, you bring someone else, and like, I think you should be competing then.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's all gonna happen in one summer. That's why I said 2 summers.
It can't. Again, we're beating this. It's crazy because we know it's not gonna happen. If it does happen, we'll come on here and celebrate and rejoice just like everybody else. But the reality is, no money. We're not getting Bruno, Rovella, Zakaria, Vlahovic, and a left back. There's absolutely no chance.
No. I don't believe that.
Yeah. And then also, we're talking about January signings. We're talking about Zakaria. We're talking about Rovella. But like in the past, all the winter mercato that's happened for Juventus, who are some names that have come?
No one.
Cáceres twice.
Hernandez.
Matri twice.
Rincon.
Hernandez was a last day of the August.
Oh yeah. That was the season we got Lemina, right?
Yeah. Then we got a guy we got like Osvaldo. We got like Anelka. Rincon. Sturaro. Like.
But Sturaro, to be honest, was like Rovella. He was our player. We just called him back.
I do remember that actually.
So
I do remember that.
And like, yeah.
But like people thinking Vlahovic and Zakaria are going to come, it's not happening.
No, I don't believe that.
So we can. Do we have any more questions on the Vlahovic stuff? And no. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got one more from. Oh
yeah.
Oh, I can't see his name. Yusuf Mermo. Classic. He's always in the chat. He asks, if Zakaria is the only transfer we do and Ramsey Arthur leaves, how much in terms of percentage wise will it improve our chances of getting the 4th spot?
I don't know. I think the percentage wise goes up because Allegri's going to use him.
Yeah.
So we should see some sort of impact and some sort of change in our playing style. And you assume it to be positive. So I would say it goes up.
Yeah. The thing about Zakaria is he's not scoring goals.
No.
Like, he's not going to be the flashy guy. He's going to properly marshal a back four, and he's going to allow people to do other things on the pitch. And you won't see direct results from Zakaria himself, but you'll see direct results in other areas, which will, like you said, probably increase the chances of making top 4 because he'll be used. But that, again, it depends on his availability because he hasn't been hurt much. He hasn't been injured much in his career, but you never know.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't know, percentage wise, I have no idea. But I'm going.
I'll say 10%.
How much in terms of percentage wise will we improve? Okay, I will say 15. Because he's 15? Actually a player Allegri likes, so he should be having an impact. Like Matuidi, when we got Matuidi, and he signed the day before, and he subbed him on at the start of the second half against Cagliari.
Yeah.
Because he was a player he wanted, and if you are a player And then again, I saw some reports saying, oh no, it was Monblano saying Arriva Bene and Allegri are not convinced about Zakaria.
What's
No,
that?
no. Okay, no, sorry. I saw a report and it was Monblano. He said
Yeah.
Arriva Bene and Allegri are not convinced about Zakaria. And I'm like, if Allegri's not convinced about Zakaria, he's gonna be in for a long 4 seasons because he's not getting anything.
Yeah.
How do
Better
you
than
say,
that,
quality
really.
wise, much
Yeah.
better, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but then again, it's Monblano. Like he said a lot of things today, and I'm like, some of the things he said, I struggle.
It's crazy why people still believe him.
I struggle to believe it. No, no.
He what has he gotten right? He's gotten right Ronaldo, right?
Yeah,
Barely though. Like he just jumped on the bandwagon a bit.
that's it.
And what else has he really gotten right?
He is good with injury news way before anyone and stuff like that. I rate him, but transfer news, nah, man. I believe
Remember Pep Guardiola?
yeah, like at that period, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But after that, I'm like, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like you can be wrong with stuff, but you have been wrong. Like you said, it's almost done. You basically said it's done. Like you cannot do
Yeah.
that. You lose all your credibility, and he did that. Same for Pogba last summer. Like it's just no. Like
It sucks. But again, it's tough to be not an insider, but like yeah, like a journalist slash insider. It's tough.
yeah, because it changed every day. I know, but
Yeah. And now you got Fabrizio Romano just getting tap-ins in every other league besides the Premier League.
yeah.
And everyone just believes him. Like it's crazy.
Let
Oh
me
well.
see what's.
Something happened?
No. Yeah, it's Dimarcho's out now. From that fucking Dutch. What the hell? Dimarcho's out today. So it's basically, so I do want to say his partner, someone who works for Sky, is talking and he's saying nothing special. That Juve are looking for Cambiasso for next summer.
The Genoa defender?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
And he also said the club wants to wait the game against Milan to see where they stand in the ranking, basically. And then he said for Zakaria, they took steps back today. Gladbach wants money, and the player prefers to leave on a free and maybe to the Premier League. But to be honest, the guy who says that, he's awful. Like it is what it is. He's bad, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And of course, Gladbach wants money. What the hell do they want?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Coupon. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He's under contract.
Yeah, exactly. He still has 6 months, so if he was to leave now, obviously you want money.
No.
Okay. Well, that's our transfer stuff for today. We can move on to Milan and Atalanta because those are big games coming up.
Yeah.
Like extremely 6-point games.
Key moment. We play Atalanta after a break, yeah.
Let me fact check that. I think you're right, but for some reason I don't think we play. I don't know. Let me check. Get the schedule up here. It would be February 6th, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Juventus, Hellas Verona at home.
Okay, and then it's Atalanta, right?
And then nope, and then it's Coppa Italia, so that doesn't count.
Excuse me,
and then
Coppa
it is
Italia.
Atalanta.
I forgot Coppa Italia is between it.
Yeah.
Oh, at a shit hour also. But yeah, like okay, it's Verona, but still, like I don't want to say you expect. Yeah, you expect to win at home against Verona. Period. They're a good team this season, but you expect to win at home against Fiorentina. Yeah. But tomorrow, Milan.
It's make or break.
You need to win that game. They're missing players. We are missing players. They're not in their best moment. The last weeks they're dropping a lot of points. How many points are we behind them now? 8?
7, I believe. They got 40 and we got 41. Let me fact check that. Yep, 48. At time of speaking, 48-41.
If you win, you drag them in the top 4 race.
Yep.
and that's what we need. The more teams in the top 4 race.
Yep.
It's what we need. We just need to win. Like if we lose, and then again, okay, you have Verona, but then you have Atalanta away. It's like, that's what I said to Justin. Like you can be in the top 4 in a few weeks, or you can be completely out of it in a few weeks.
After February 13th, because that's when we play them, that will be that's how we're going to know. That's our indicator. If we're going to be anything special, if we're going to be in the top 4 or not.
Yeah, because I said to Justin, if we get into the top 4 after Atalanta game, I think we will stay in it.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
It's just making that step, that going past that hurdle into getting into it, and also beating a good team away from home this season for once. Again, we beat Lazio, beat Roma, but like they're worse than us.
A top 4, a top 4 team.
Like we need to beat a top 4 team away from home, and we have 2 of them in the space of 3 games.
Yeah,
we need to win on Sunday. It's not.
We need
easy.
9 points in our by February 13th. We need 9 more points. We need to be on 50 points. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
If they're serious.
We dropped points at home against Napoli, which was already a no-go for us. Like, we couldn't afford it. We did it. We need to win. I mean, let's say 3 years back, 4 years back, away from home to Milan, I'm like, we're winning. Like, if we don't win, I will be shocked. Now it's like, I will be kind of shocked if we win away from home. Not to Milan. Not that I not think we can do it, but we haven't done it. Go away from home to a top 4 team and beat them. So that's why I'm saying, I don't know.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's going to be a battle, and Milan's going to be up for it, of course, because now a classic Allegri team smells blood. They smell blood in the water. I don't know if this team does that yet or can do that. Because, like you said, 3 years ago, last time he was in charge in Serie A, this is a no-brainer. This is 3 points.
Yeah,
this is 3 points. This is a no-brainer. It was going there, winning 2-1 or 1-0, game over. Clean your hands, go home.
Yeah, like you said, like we will now know if it's gonna be an Allegri team moving forward until the end of the season in those next games. Not easy for us, for any team to go away to Milan and win. Okay, Spezia did it, but like we lost against Empoli and Sassuolo at home, so it happens. And going away from Atalanta with their intensity,
that's something else.
But like we will know if they beat him. That can be, how you want to say it, the spark into making this group of players believe.
Yeah.
Like you said, we smell blood, and we are going to take it now, and we're going to push them out of it. Everyone, by going on a run. And to be honest, besides the 4 games, we have been on some kind of run. Like, but we lost so many points in those 4 games. It's kind of insane. And we still.
If you think about it, out of 12 possible points, we got 2.
Yeah.
In the first 4 games of the season. Now, so 4 minus 22 is 18. 18 times 3 is what? So math here, 54. We've got 39 points in 54 games since. It's better. It's still not great.
No.
It's second place in the league, but you're right. There's a little bit of a form.
You need to take points off those teams above you. And we lost against Atalanta. We drew against Atalanta. No, we lost against Atalanta. In a game we had no business in losing because they were awful. They had 1 shot on target and they scored. Like we lost. We drew against Milan, and we were lucky
winning
at the
whole
end.
time.
We were lucky at the end to not even lose that game, but we gave it away. We gave it away against Napoli. I keep saying it, like we were not ready for that game. And away from home, we gave it away by not showing up with half the team. So there's no room for error. It's a big.
Yeah.
It's just big.
Well, and you will be doing a preview the day before, so tonight. You'll be previewing, and you'll have a better idea of who is starting. Romeo Grossi did mention some starters from the first minute. It's Dybala, McKennie. I think Quadrado is a winger.
Yeah,
And then I forget who else.
it's the Chilio Pellegrini.
Yeah, the Chile and
So
Pellegrini are the
if that's
fullbacks.
the case, again, it can change. It's if
Yeah,
it was Friday, so it can even change before the game. But going off what he's saying, it's gonna be at the moment. It's gonna be Chesney, Pellegrini, De Ligt. I think Chiellini. He will play.
yep,
De Chilio, and then it will be Quadrado. I think it's gonna be Locatelli and what is his name?
Bentancur.
Betancourt, and then it's gonna be McKennie. What's his name? Dybala and Morata.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's gonna be,
yeah.
and I will be shocked to be honest if it's gonna be that. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna be shocked if it is that lineup.
Yeah, because it's unbalanced. For Allegri, it's Pellegrini who defensively is like he goes up, like he likes to go. Then you have Quadrado also in there, so that's that. Then you have Dybala, you have McKennie, you have Morata. I think that's, I don't want to say attacking, but there's two. I don't want to say it, unbalanced to go away from home to play Milan. I think Bernardeschi will be in that squad, or Rabiot, and it will be a 4-4-2. I think something will change.
I was gonna say because Pellegrini is he's a left back, and not Real Madrid. Milan's right midfielder is right now Salamakers.
Yeah,
It's been. I still trust Pellegrini to get the best of Salamakers, so maybe he sees a little bit of an advantage on that side. I don't know, probably not because he's not a offensive-minded genius, but maybe he does see something. And then De Chilio will have to take on Rafael Leao.
Yeah.
Which again, I trust him enough because he's not sold me wrong yet this year. So
yeah, he can have a stinker against, I don't know, a Spezia player, and then he can show up.
Oh yeah, that's right, Spezia. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but not just in general, and then he can show up in the Champions League against Mbappe. Like that's the Chilio, and he can do a number, and like what the hell. And to be honest, Leao was playing good this season. He is.
Yeah, he's been all right. Yeah,
but he's still a hit and miss player to me. Like,
yeah.
On his day, it's like, oh my god, and then the next week it's like, Jesus, what happened? So I don't know. If we win that midfield battle, we win that game.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be probably Diaz. If Tonali's back, he's playing. I don't know if he's hurt.
Diaz is not playing well this season.
He scored against us in the past. That's why I've seen him score some. People who score on us in the past usually score on us again, or do well at least. So Diaz, Tonali, and I'm gonna assume Benacer, but I don't think it might be Bakayoko or Benacer because depending on what.
I forgot that Bakayoko was there. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot it. I don't want to jinx it, but I forgot it.
Yeah. I've seen some compilations of his time at Milan so far, and we think Bentancur's bad at passing. This guy's horrible at passing.
Oh, you're gonna jinx it.
I know, but knock on wood. Benacer might be back, so we have to see the Milan midfield trio. And then at the back, obviously, they usually have Theo. They usually have, Tomori's hurt. Kjaer's hurt. Who else they got? They got Romagnoli probably playing.
If you look at the squad, like, it shouldn't be a long shot. Like, it shouldn't. Even if our squad...
It's a 50-50 game.
It should be. Maybe, let's say 60 for them because they're playing at home. Even if it's just with 5,000 fans in it, it's still home turf. So they have the edge. But, like, it shouldn't be like what happened last season.
No, it should not be 3-0.
It shouldn't be. Or, what they did to us at home. It shouldn't be. Last season, like we should go there and we won last season, 1-3. I mean,
we beat them 3-1. Yeah,
with the return leg, they came to us and they went. Jesus, that game was one of the worst games I've seen in a very long time. 3-0. But even the season before that, we were 2-0 up and we lost 4-2, or something like that. It was 1-1. I don't know.
It was 2-1 for us. Ronaldo and Rabiot scored.
Yeah, and then we. I don't know what the hell happened. Sandro just gave the ball away and stuff like that. But it should be a quite even game. And we should be having a good shot into winning it.
Yeah. So that's just a brief synopsis of what's to come. I don't know who's going to start at striker. Is it Ibrahimovic or Giroud? Don't really care.
I think it's
I
gonna be
think
Giroud.
I think Chiellini can have his day anyway. It's just maybe Rebic comes on and causes a problem.
Yeah, he tends to do
'Cause
that
again,
against us.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like these guys on Milan, they score regularly.
Like
Um,
I said, we need to win that midfield battle. We need to. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we'll struggle big time. But like players like Dybala and Morata, they gonna need to make the difference in this one.
For
Because
sure.
I think it's gonna be close, and a lot will depend on them just finishing the few maybe chances we're creating or we're getting. They need to finish that, and I do believe they will do that. I do believe that.
yeah. Well, you're calling an early victory, eh?
No, I said it. Okay,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I think we will win. I will say
Yeah.
tomorrow, today in my preview, I think we will win. I believe we will win. I think this will be the first away win against a top 4 team in a while, and a good one,
Okay.
I think.
So going back to your the converting on shots, we know how how bad we are at creating chances. Not creating chances, like getting shots on target.
Yeah.
So the league average shots on target is 4.4. Guess how many we average a game?
I'm gonna get, I would say 2.8.
Oh no, it's more than that.
Oh,
Apparently we average 4.9 shots per
Jesus.
game. Shots on target per game.
that's, yeah,
That's shocking, isn't
maybe,
it though?
okay, maybe now you say that, I wouldn't be shocked, but I think if you look up the conversion rate, that will be the shock.
Yeah.
I think that's our main issue, no?
The
That
shot
we,
accuracy we
Yeah.
have, so getting shots on target. So we average 14.9 shots on at net
okay,
per
on
game. So 15 almost.
15 shots, okay.
So
out of
five hit the target out of 15. That's 33%.
it should be higher, but
That's not even a conversion rate though.
yeah, okay. I know it should be higher, but like if you like just look at just if you think about it, like the chances we miss. Remember that period when Morata was just missing sitter after sitter? McKennie also a time, like Rugani against Genoa, that those tap-ins, like those things are hurting us. Like easy things are hurting us.
Yep. So I'm gonna throw another stat at you. The conversion stat: 32% of our shots go in per game.
What's the league average?
The league average is we average less than the league average for goals per game.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's
So 1.59 divided by 4.4. League average is 37%.
okay.
League average.
Yeah, okay.
So that's including Salernitana and
Yeah,
Spezia.
we should be looking at the top, like 7. But
Yeah.
then again, Verona are scoring more goals than us.
Yeah.
So
Well, this is just going back to what your point is. We got to
Yeah,
convert
yeah.
our chances. Like we've not at all.
no,
Like bottom of the barrel stuff here.
yeah,
If you're meeting league average, you should not be near the top.
no.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Just the fact that we're close enough to the top, or we're fifth right now, comfortably fifth, that it's a miracle in its own right. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
and this almost stems from the last year Allegri coached, because going into Sarri's year, we scored lots of goals, but at the same time, it was not good. It was not good to watch.
No,
Under
no.
Pirlo, like we scored a bunch of goals again, but it was not good to watch.
No. If people think no, it wasn't good to watch under Pirlo. It's basically the same thing, but with less goals.
There's no 30-goal scorer.
No, that's a big difference. Ronaldo, it's not there. And someone tweeted out, I don't know who that was. He said if Ronaldo was still here, we will be challenging for the title. I'm like, I don't believe that, but we will be in the top 4.
Yeah,
comfortably, because he wouldn't be missing. Again, he missed a lot of chances last season.
yeah,
But he converts so much that, like, even if he had, like, who's our top scorer in the league now? It's Dybala, and that's kind of weird.
I think Dybala was 6.
Yeah, that's insane because he missed time.
Yeah,
But like, if Ronaldo would be still here, he will be at 15 at least, in my opinion. Now he
Yep.
would, and that's another 6-7 points extra this season.
Yep.
And you will be in the top 4
Comfortably.
again. If Morata,
You'd be second place right now if you're at 48 points. You'd be where Milan is.
If Morata and players like that would have converted more of the chances, we wouldn't be like. We miss a lot of chances even when we are at 0-0.
Yep.
And that's our problem, I think. When the games
McKennie's 3rd minute Napoli.
Yeah. When the games are close, we most of the time we struggle to put it away or to go ahead and put the team under pressure.
Yeah.
That's our problem. But once we scored at the last month and a half, we don't really struggle to see out a game. We will get it over the line.
Do you want to hear some? Yeah, I agree. Do you want to hear some more frightening stats about shots on goal and shots on target?
Tell me.
So Alvaro Morata, our starting forward, he's played 21 league matches this year out of 22. He has 32 shots at target, 18 on target. He's averaging less than a shot on target per game.
It's not good then. That's
your starting striker.
Yeah, that's not great. I don't know what to tell you.
Dybala barely has over 1 shot on target per game.
Yeah, that's just bad. It is what it is. It's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is.
So, I think we have a question about.
It's the last one. Yeah, last question.
Yeah.
It's just in general.
Okay, so let's pop it up there. I think it's from the notorious PIG.
Oh, put on the wrong one.
Oops.
Okay.
So
yeah.
this is our version of injury time today because we only have the 2 cooking that are directly in relation to other questions other than the transfer window.
Yeah.
So from the notorious PIG, he's saying, I don't want to jinx it, but if we beat Milan this weekend, that puts us 4 points behind them. A big if. Is it just me, or would that suddenly feel like we're in the conversation again?
No, we would. We will be in the conversation again. Also because Milan will be in a big slump, considering what they're playing for and what everybody projected them to do, and they would be taking a big blow. They would.
And they play Inter the week they come back from international break.
So it's a big game for them also.
Yeah. So I agree with you. If we happen to win, if we're lucky enough to win, we're right back in the conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because like point wise, 4 points is not much, and you finally won a big game away from home.
Yeah.
And we are picking up results consistently. I don't want to jinx it. So like everything tends to say, yeah, you're in it. And you should say you're in it if that's the case. If you win on Sunday, you should be saying we're in it.
Yep. You're in the mix. So notorious PIG, like you said, a big if in parentheses, but if it happens, you got yourself, you are absolutely correct. We are in the top 4 race.
Yep.
But again, if you do win that, you can't poop yourself against Hellas Verona the week back. The week you come back.
Also
like,
away to Atalanta.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So now we'll move on to our last question of the show, of the podcast number 9. And this is from RREGWW. If Delet leaves at the end of the season, what would you do? Who would you choose? Getting Dragusin back and developing him, or signing another defender and leaving Dragusin on loan again?
Okay, I would say you need to get another defender who can come in and play, because the defender who's coming in, he needs to play because Chiellini is not always fit and Bonucci is getting old, so it cannot be Dragusin. No chance.
No, he can come in and be like a 5th defender, but you need someone to actually play.
You need a ready defender now.
Yeah.
So
then who that is, you're gonna have to address that when the time comes. But
also, Dragusin is not playing at Sampdoria. Like he's not even ready for Sampdoria at the moment. So you cannot expect Dragusin to come in, play, compete for the Scudetto, play Champions League week in and week out. Basically, like we need to get a ready made defender. It is what
We're
it is.
not. Juventus has never been a center back trial by fire type of team.
No.
They've always had a plan, which is weird that they don't right now, but they've always had a plan to have success in that area of the pitch, and they've always had a good center backs.
Yep, I agree.
Forever. Even in Serie B, they had decent ones.
Yeah.
Like for that league, they had decent ones. like Rotaglia. But yeah, so that's it for episode 9 of the Bianconeri's Own podcast. We recently reached 2,000 subscribers today, so thank you to everybody for that. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of you for continuing to watch our stuff. Like this video, subscribe to the channel more if you're new here, because we need to keep growing. And click the bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest stuff. Catch Alejandro doing the preview show tonight. Regular time?
Yeah, regular time.
Regular time, so 10:45 CEST, 4:45 EST. So with that, buddy, catch you later. Have a good one. All that stuff.
Yep.
See everybody for watching, or thank you for everybody for watching. Ciao.
Ciao.